Let's record. We're on Buffet too. Sure, Buffet. It's your boy Somyama, your mentor Buffet too. Hopefully you all are okay. We haven't done this in a long time. We haven't really, you guys haven't really seen me we haven't really had a family meeting like this in a long time, right? And then you guys, some of you already know what's going on, already know how it is. So phase six is the best one so far because phase six is like the chapter of, there's another chapter that we're gonna get into, which is I'm gonna speak about that, I'm gonna speak about that more into this when we actually, get in deeper. So, Buffett, ne? I'm a straightforward man. Ne? Let me just not waste time. Let me just work with time because I think, as I said, I think this is gonna be long because I don't know. However, it's one session. You never know. So let's get it. So, Buffett, the way I trade, ne? It's very somehow very good. Like it's very, very good. And it happens every day. It happens every day, right? I'm just gonna start with the buyers and I'm just gonna end with the sellers, right? So and then as for the sellers, we for the sellers, how can I put it? We okay, sellers are not even that much. The most important one is for this other side where it's like, you have to know how to buy because most of the time what we are trading you guys is we're always on buying, right? For the sell part, I will also, get into it, but for the sell part, trust me, you don't even need anything further. You just need some clarification about what's going on. That's it. I'm telling you right now for the sell part. You're not doing when it comes to the sell part, you're not doing nothing wrong. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, this is phase six. Um, Let me just begin. Let me not waste your time, right? And then so remember, uh just however, choose any nine that goes with your time. So as you can see, this is the 3 o'clock, but it's a late, it's the this is okay. This is the I love trading at this hour. Let me just put it like that because this hour, even in gold, this hour, you see, this hour of three, like three late. I'm speaking about this trade, the 15 one, right? Because this is even in Bitcoin, it's like that. It's just like the hour, it's something beautiful. So if you don't receive a nine from this, it's highly, know how it's not gonna respect for me. So let me just use this one example, and then you guys know your time slots, you guys know everything, you guys know what's going on and stuff like that. So as you can see, I was provided a nine here. I want to show you the best thing that you can do for yourself, bro. The easiest way to use this. Now pay attention. Now, as you guys know the concept, nothing changes. I'm just giving clarification. I'm just opening your eyes more, right? Keep that in mind. Go back to the other phases, watch them the way you're supposed to watch them. I'm here to give clarification. I'm here to show you that there is an easier way that anyone, not even when I said a beginner, even a beginner anyone can do it. Right? Correct. Now, let me clarify for you. This is my nine, right? What happens is that I'm gonna mark my nine. This is my nine. I wanna show you something crazy, bro. This is me. This is what I just look for, and it works all the fucking time, bro. Excuse me for the language, but I had to just say it. It's beautiful. Pay attention. Now, you see this part of the nine. Oh, I love this part. You see this part of the nine. So what I'm expecting here is price must just come back, right? And then price must, you see, I want you to pay attention to what happened. Price after price just, came back. I want to see price do what? Close up here, not down here. All right. Pay attention. I want to see price close up here, not down here. All right. So which means if price closes up here, the next candlestick it's a retest. The next 5 minutes, you see, I'm on the 5 minute, right? Pay attention. Now, as you can see, I marked, right? And then this is the other candlestick that okay closed inside. And then the next candlestick, it's either you're gonna find remember our confirmations, but I'm gonna show you what I use. Either you're gonna find an FEG somewhere around there, or a block something on the what on the smaller time frames. Now, what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna mark somewhere around here, just anywhere, so that I can go to the 1 minute time frame. Pay attention, right? Pay attention to this. This is like literally one of the crazy confirmations we look at. Like, it's crazy. And then, as you can see, we did close up, right? We did get a confirmation, right? An FEG. We got an FEG, like a beautiful FEG. As you can see, we got an FEG. Bam. And then that guy just went up. He went up. Like from there, and this is the hour of 3, mind you. And also, nothing changes, as I said. Nothing changes. You can, it can come back here, confirm with you, wait for a retest out of this. Let's say you found an FEG like this. You can wait for this high to be, taken out. And then you have to know the pair you are trading. Remember that this is Bitcoin. So this is not the master of retest. This one, even if you place trades around here, you are not gonna blow. This was not gonna take you out. No, it was not. This is Bitcoin, right? Unless, however, you just over risking. This one is not the master of retest. This one is not gonna just retest and give you whatever, but you get the whole thing, right? And then just look at this, bro. Look at this. This is literally my personal, like one of the if I had to trade in the afternoons, I'm waiting for that hour. For that 3, I'm waiting for that. Right. Even at night, I like that. The hour of 3, there's just something about it. There's just something about it. Right. And if I don't get a 9 between this on the 5 minute, I don't trade. Discipline, Baba. A discipline chief. And crazy part now is that you can trade all the 9s anyhow you want. But then remember, as long as they're aligning with your time slot, and then as long as you're doing what that corresponding with everything of yours, confirmations of yours, it's okay. All right. It's okay. Like for this example, for this 9 here, I see a 9 here. It worked, but somehow didn't just, reach however someone could have thought, or no, this can reach. But as you can see, it did respect. If I put my shit there, and you can see, or no, this thing did actually respect, right? A few candlestick did close up. The other one candlestick came up for a retest, obviously, and then you enter your thing, stop loss at the low, and then voila. Or either way, you can confirm with your confirmations like FEGs or other blocks, however it works for you. You can clearly see it worked. And then this one just somehow this 9, yeah, you can clearly see it didn't work. Like it closed inside, didn't give you like a proper retest, closed, it just kept on going, right? So this was a failed one. It could have showed you now where you could have seen, oh, okay, nah, shit is failing. But this thing, like this thing, this hour, as I gave you like that one, man, my guy, I'm telling you, this, you don't need, like, even here, this 9, I see this 9, like the same thing, right? The same thing. You don't rush. The same thing. Remember, we must close up here, which we did, right? The second candlestick, a retest, which did come back, and just look at that pullback after the yo, man, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. You see me. And then mind you, I was not, intending to show you with Bitcoin. This is just literally new or eyes opening for me too. Like, remember, I trade, you guys know we trade gold, right? But this shit works everywhere. It's just that I'd never had time to actually dwell into a lot of how things are. But you guys get the whole memo. Bro, this shit is way too simple. Like, if you keep it simple, it's just gonna give you simple, simple, simple. You don't have to complicate things. This is literally what I do. You can use, as I said, this, however, this entry, however, module, however you wanna put this, right? However you wanna put this, even on the 50 minutes, you be patient enough to catch this. Ah, yeah, you're gonna make money. I'm telling you, yo. On the 15 minute, let's check. Let's check if we can find any nine and apply what we see. I'm telling you, Chief, you're gonna chop as hell. You're gonna chop. If you like, be patient for that nine. Like, okay, for example, I just want to give an example with the nine that really literally. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. This is the 15 minute, mind you. And then this is, you get like proper trades. You get like proper stuff once you get to this kind of level on the 15 minute. Once you have this kind of patience, you like here, like right now, this thing, however it's happening, like here right now. If this thing closes up here, the other candlestick that has to come out there, it has to be a retest, enter at the somewhere, give you like an FEG or an order block somewhere, and then it's gonna buy. This, if this right now, like right now, you see it's the 15 minute, which like 3 minutes left for another candlestick to drop, right? So what happens is that you can mark your nine, which is this one, right? And then after marking your nine, what's gonna happen? Obviously, this is what is gonna happen. If the candlestick closes up, that's where you can just, your senses can just be high. Now you're ready, right? And then the other one from here, it has to be a retest. It's gonna give you a retest. No retest, no trading, right? No retest, no trading. No confirmation, no trading. You don't have to force a trade. You don't have to force a trade. You don't have to do that. And then from the 15 minutes, you can use the 5 and 3 minutes to like find beautiful entries from however you want to put it, right? From that point of view. But most of the time, yeah, I use the 5 minute and the 15 minute, right? Because it's valid. I know that even if this thing doesn't buy for long, let me give you a beautiful plug. Well, the reason why I love the 15 minutes, I know that even if this thing gives me a buy from here to here, or let's just say from here and then from here to here, you see this thing, just a smaller thing right there with gold. When I go on the 1 minute, it's a long, you see this long thing, you see this long yana thing. And I know with gold, that's all I need. You feel me? And then people get to be surprised that, hey, no, the less you look for, the more money you're gonna make. The less you stay out of the noise, the more money you're gonna make. Because now clarity becomes a vision, right? Clarity becomes senses. Senses become where your awareness is clicking now. You're like, oh, I could have done this without, I could have avoided a lot of things, right? I could have, oh, you're telling me this is, you feel me? That kind of things. Now let's move into our favorite guy, right? Which is, you guys know. Ah, already know, Chief. Let's move on to our favorite person, or however you wanna put it. Where is it? Is it? Okay, I might pick the red. Here it is. And then let's leave Bitcoin, right? Let's just get out of Bitcoin and then be here. This, I'm telling you, like this, you see, whatever that concept that I just showed you now, like when I tell you this is literally what I look for, bro, like I'm telling you, like this is what I literally look for every day, bro. Like it's getting to a point that I I can't see anything else than doing whatever that I'm showing you. I can't. You feel me? Same concept, same however. 5 minute didn't provide us a 9, and then we go to the 5 minute. As I told you, 5 minute, however you want to use it. This trade, I want to show you, bro. I'm coming to that other 9 here. Let's start here. All right. This was the trade before PPI. And that. And then this is the 9 from the, this is the 5 minute 9. This other one here is the what? Is the 1 minute 9. All right. So these are the nines. These lines are the nines. So remember, what did I say? Remember this. What did I say? And then if price goes back into this and then closes up, all right, closes up here, you must wait for a retest again. It's very, confirm your things, your confirmations, however you want to put it, right? But as long as it closes there up here, now that's all you need. That's all you need. That's all you need to confirm your direction. Full pot, whatever, however you want to put it, but not advising you guys to do crazy stuff. But this is how for me it is. So at this point, I saw an FEG, a beautiful FEG left at the what? At the low of the 9 that I marked, which is the green line, right? If you can see for yourself, literally right about there. And then immediately when I saw that, my friend, my confirmations are confirmed. I'm fine, chief. I'm fine. You see, and then it just went off. You see how simple it is? Like, yo, bro, this is crazy. Let's just move on. And then another one here, which is came on later on. And then, but then this one I was, you know, yeah. So what happened is that here is the 9, right? Watch this. Here's the 9, right? So again, we're gonna use the concept, right? Let's use the concept. So, okay, who's calling me? I'm busy. Okay, Prophet. Sorry about that. So, let's use the concept, right? Watch this now. Pay attention to this. This is what most of the time you will face, right? Good. Now, check this shit. Watch this. Price never ever closed down here. Like it came back, and then me, this is what I do, bro. I love doing this, and it works, bro. It works. Pay attention to this. I want the high. I want price to go, even if it doesn't come. As long as price doesn't close down here, I'm still safe. And then what happens is that when I see something like this, I do this. I just mark the high that was given, which is the high that was given is this one, right? This is the high that was given. Now remember, if this is, and pay attention, this is what I look for. If a situation is like this, if you're seeing something like this, which is you are gonna see it, sometimes they don't exactly, come here, leave a week closed up here and stuff like that. However you want to put it, it won't just do like that, right? But then pay attention to this. This is what I look for. So after price breaking this, a candlestick close, that's where I'm gonna enter. So which means from here, I'll place my trade, right? And then obviously that this is how simple it is for me. I'll find a retest here, right here. I know I'm gonna find a retest here, right somewhere around here. You see, this is the high that was given. And definitely for sure, if I go on the 1 minute right now and do this, you see, obviously, there's no way I wouldn't find a retest. And there's no way. It's a beautiful retest, a beautiful one. That's all I need. Confirmation, that's all I need. A shoe candlestick closed up here. The other one came back. That's all I need. Enter my things, hold, and then make money. You get the whole thing. Because to me, if it breaks this high from not, trying to, close up maybe and then close down up here and stuff like that. However, if it breaks this high, for me, it's more confirmation that it's buying. Because from here or from this point, I couldn't understand. Right? It is how it works. It's just how it works. So from if it breaks this point, I know what okay now. If your candlestick's closing up, it's a break, it's gone. And it's likely always going to shoot up. And always remember time matters. Time matters. Your time slot matters. Don't forget. Don't ever forget that. Let me go to the 5 minute. Now, I showed you guys that you understand. I know you guys are very smart. This is why I'm like, I'm gonna keep it straightforward with you guys. I'm not just gonna waste you guys' times and stuff. No, 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 no. I'm gonna keep it straightforward. Straightforward. This is literally what I would look for, bro. And if you check this is, don't forget, the hour of today, brother. Everyone, the hour of today, chief. Ah, come on now. Stop playing now. Stop playing now. Stop playing. What did I say about that hour? Stop playing. You want to stop playing, nigga. But it's literally there, bro. And if you look at the other nines, there wasn't like that strong, like coming from, you see. And it's crazy how the time slot, like it's when price gets to that exact point, it's exactly just gonna do that. It's crazy, bro. Just look at the nines that it's been giving you, like a lot of nines, and then all of that shit don't respect, right? And then, but then somehow gets to this and then respect. And then when you check the hour, it's the hour of three, right? It's the hour, it's that hour, it's your hour of you to must, do things. This is the hour of trade. This whole thing here, it happened in the hour of trade. So which means you could have gotten this before even wait three. And then when you check, it's that hour of yours. How you knew it's gonna buy, bro? You're just gonna full pot and then wait for it to, maybe target this highs here because they were this highs. But with gold, you never know because also I think it was PPI somewhere around here. I think so. I don't know about those things. I'm not there of those things. So, but then this is what literally happens, bro. You can literally look for this literally every day and at that hour, right? And then you make money. Literally that. Don't confuse it. Don't try to confuse it. Don't try to what. No, simple as A, B, C. If you're trading in the mornings, let it be like that, chief. All right. If you're looking for this concept in the 1 minute, using whatever, let it be like that. Just don't change anything. Keep it the same way I'm doing it. Even on the 1 minute, do it the same way. It doesn't matter if it's the 1 hour, as long as it's not doing whatever that you are taught, you're being taught, then don't do it. Don't do it. Like literally, bro. This thing, I'm telling you, man, it's really, really crazy. And then this is the hour of three, right? The three, the late night, the three I'm talking about that, it's the three. This is that hour. And guess what? Do we have a nine? Do we have a nine? Of course we have a nine. He's a nine, right? So what happened? Oh, bro, I'm seeing this is so clean. This is so clean. This is what happened. Look at this. This is that hour there. This hour is remember this hour. The reason why this hour is good, I mean this one, this morning one, is because there's no, remember, there's no too much noise there, right? So it tries by all means to what to cover everything on its own, but it's gonna respect, right? Because there's no noise there that is pushing a lot of things. So what happened is this. Pay attention to this. Now, price gave us a nine, right? And then, however, price just kept going down. Correct. And then price again came up, closed up, right? And then obviously we were waiting for a retest, like obviously, as I said. And then, but then price just kept pushing down, which is there was an FEG down here, which is I'll understand, right? But still, I'm looking for the exact same thing that I've been taught. I'm not gonna change. And then you wait patiently, of course. Again, you wait for it to come again. did price actually price did exactly. However, it came again, closed up here. The other candlestick that dropped, this one, which was the richest one, it gave you a beautiful FEG for you just to eat it. You see, plus an order block just for you to eat it. Confirmation of yours. Again, retest to this confirmation of ours. Just check how this thing just went up beautifully. No noise. You just hold your trade beautifully. However, you know, during out, however, but I think targeting the highs for me or 50% of the highs, it's enough for me, right? So bias, you get the whole memo, right? You get the whole memo. You don't. This is literally keep it simple, bro. This phase is just we keep it simple. You take the setups, you take the patterns, and then you just keep it simple. It's just like ABC, bro. ABC. And then I told you, bigger time frames, however you wanna use it, but don't change nothing, nigga. Don't try to be this thing that you do. Don't change shit. The problem is this shit is too good to a point that it ends. That's what pisses me off about this. But you know, I understand where it ends, bro. It has to end. But for the bias, that's literally what I look for all the time. Even this, bro, even this is it's correct because if you check about this, it gave you an FEG here, literally coming from closing here and closing inside of here. As I said, you look for your confirmation before, don't just enter because based on a retest and stuff like that. Look for your look for however look for things like this. Make sure you look for things like this because they're gonna be there. And these are the simple things that people most of the time they don't pay attention to, but they are there. All right, confirmations they're there, bro. They're just there. But remember the hour matters. The hour. So I gave you the hour of the day. All right. And then on the other thing, I think I did say tell you about that. I'd also trade at the hour of 4 and then the hour of 5. This is literally the hours that I play around with in the morning. It's very, 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 very. I'm telling you, in the morning, in the morning, you're gonna chop. During the morning, because in the morning you literally gonna no one is gonna disturb you there. You feel me? No one is gonna disturb you there. That's you. That's on you. All right. That's on you. So basically, what happened here is that was the hour, and then this was Tuesday, and then it gave you a 9 before coming from. It didn't give you any green 9 coming from the hour of 3, which is okay. You're waiting, and then all of a sudden, bam, around 4, the hour of 4 gave you a 9, which is this. Right? Remember, always remember this. Me, I'm looking for what? For an high. If I get a high, I'm gonna use also that because it's more confirmation of however it's that. So as I mark my 9, here is my 9. I see or no man. No man. To come back here, it's gonna just no man, let's see what is happening. Obviously looked into it. As I said, me, I'm looking for a simple thing. This was the recent high that I had I've seen, and then boom, from that bam bottle, you gone. You gone in the at the hour of 3 from 4. It didn't give you nothing, but from here, that's all you needed, right? Broke this, came back a retest, and then price just went up. Voila. Is literally is so I use this to scalp on the 1 minute. Like I'll just go on that hour, the hours that I look for, right? As I said, I'll just scalp. Like I love it, bro. Look at this. I love to scalp, bro. Why? Because it's good. It's very good to do it, knowing very well it's gonna just happen. However, so I love to scalp using this because it's good. Look at this. Look at the nines they're gonna give you, bro, in the on the 1 minute, and then they somehow good. They somehow good. I don't know why. I love to scalp, bro. But don't try to be in the 1 minute too much because sometimes, hey, bro, these things will make You lose yourself, bro. You lose yourself in the 1 minute. So don't try to be in there as much too, don't try to do that. So what happens is that as you guys can see, you already know, I don't have to explain nothing, so you guys can see. All right. Exactly, however, looks for your confirmation and then somehow did the respect. Like the nines in the, you feel me? In the 1 minute, I use them for scalping. I love scalping, bro, because for me, I'll just get my things and I get out. Right? I'll get my things, I get out. I get my things, I get out. That's it, bro. That's it for me. So I love using the one the however I'm the 1 minute nines. Cause hey dog, the cooking with this one. This is the hour of 4, right? Coming from the hour of 3. As you can see, it was a 9 here. And then somehow, however, it did respect beautifully. Remember, sometimes you just have to wait patiently. And then, however, a high, you have to wait for a high to be given. So obviously, we waited patiently. Let's wait to see. Also, but then for me, bro, you know what? Me, I'm a crazy thing, bro. You see this move right here, just this move right here. Yo, yo, yo. But then we following the rules, right? We're not here on me, right? We are here with you, Lenny. So you mark your 9, right? Of course, price did, close up here, and then somehow it did came back, right? Which is good. Hey, wake up, which is good, right? And then from there, as I said, me in this kind of situation, I'll look for a high there, bro. I want the high, bro, which is the high that was given because I couldn't see perfectly clear where the high was given here. So a high was given here, which means area of my interest is here, bro. So yeah, bro, this is where my area of interest was, you see? And then even gave me confirmation of what. Be patient. Remember this, be patient. Be patient. Don't rush because you think it's gonna go without you. No, it's not. Just be patient, bro. Just sometimes learn to be patient. As long as you got the 9, but somehow you don't understand what's going on. Be patient for whatever that you're looking for. Be patient, bro. As you can see, boom, right? Price did somehow give me a high. It's very important. Remember that. It gave me a high. And don't forget you're on the 1 minute, so you have to wait for such confirmations. It's very important. However you see the setup for you on your side, however the setup shows up for you and challenges you to, however, right? But at this point, wait, a high, which is here, broke the high, retest came back, and even gave you an FEG right straightly there. Enter here, and then boom, you target however you want to target, and then you're done. So, but then me, as I said, I don't mean to someone to do it, but it works for me. I didn't remember that this is the other 9. Price did close up here, retest again. Of course, I got it, entered my shit, took some risk, of course, but it's paying off, right? I'm not saying you do however it works for you. So Bafetchu, this session is ending, so I'm just gonna do another one, right? I guess the other one will just be strictly for sellers because this one was just for buyers. I was just showing people that it's easy as ABC, bro. Me, as long as I can see a bunch of candle moves, like, to be serious with you, as long as I can see like a serious bunch of candle moves going up, closing up here, that's all I need, bro.